Alright, we're back at the compost bins today, and we're going to be doing a little bit of a modification to the compost bins after having lived with them for a year. So one of the problems that I have is that when I am trying to fill up the bins, compost will go out of the back of them through the air gaps that we've created. Now those gaps are important so that we can get adequate airflow and keep it from becoming anaerobic. Make sure it stays aerobic breakdown, and we need that airflow. But with all of the escaping particulate, it's creating a mess, and we're more likely to get damage to the boards on the bottom and the back side if their compost is falling down and building up behind them. So as a fix for that, what I've done is I've gone and bought some 1/4-inch enamel coated hardware cloth at one of the local hardware stores. Then this will help keep some critters out, which will be an added benefit, but it will help retain our compost in the bins where we want it to be, so that it's not falling through. And this is going to be a pretty simple project. As I go from bin to bin, as I empty them through the next week or so, I will, once it's empty, put the cloth on the back of them for the middle 2 bins, and on the side bins it'll go on the back and the sides to prevent things from falling out. It's not going to be too hard of a project. We've got our hardware cloth. We use these tin snips to cut it, and then to secure it we will use a staple gun with some staples. So it'll be a pretty simple project, but it's going to make a big difference to what's going on in our compost bins. So we're going to get started, and I'll show you the finished product. Alright, as you can see, we got the hardware cloth installed. Put it so it would just cover this bottom board, and then up to the second board, 3rd, 4th, 5th. So that'll give us about 3 feet of coverage. Hardly ever goes above here. And usually it's the first bin with all of the big stuff before it's broken down. So this will do a nice job of helping to keep our good stuff in our bins. And I'm really happy with how this turned out so far. I'll have to go and do it to the other ones, but that'll take some time as things progress. So that's all we're going to do for now.